Hey y'all, it's Brian here with Stokes Company Restoration Business, and today we got a little starter problem again. We got our Massey Ferguson. Yeah, our Massey Ferguson that was gifted to us from my great uncle to my dad, from my dad down to me. We got this Massey Ferguson 175, got a Perkins Diesel on it. Done a little bit of work, had a fuel pump put on there, new fuel filter with the fuel water separator on there. Had to redo all the rubber seals in the lines. Yeah, we got the grill off her. She's got a whole lot of slack in the steering up here. Power steering, the hydraulic cooler up here. We're kind of just temporary. We're gonna build a brush guard to go across the front to protect it as we're pushing some brush and things like that. But we had to replace the injection pump. Had it rebuilt down in Palestine, Texas, and good look at it. Injection pumps work good. Went through dual service, changed the oil and filter on it, air filter, antifreeze. Just did a little maintenance on it, cleaned it up. It's good. Another new fuel filter over here. Lines. Pulled the tank off, cleaned the tank. Had the starter rebuilt locally, but it actually broke here on this solenoid housing. I tried to hold it back together at the hose clamp, but it's not working well for us. So I just want to kind of show you a little basic prep and need here. We got us a new battery. We've tested it. Battery's good. Got a good screw type group 31 battery on here. So I can show you that battery right quick. DVOM right here, multimeter, got some of these clamp on. I like these better than these. For doing what I'm doing than these style, I switched them out so that way I can clamp onto my battery, my pieces while I'm testing. Alright, so I got hooked up to my battery, got a surface charge of 12.46. If you want to load test it, you can get you a load tester on the battery and check that. We've already load tested this battery and it's good. So next I'm coming over here to my signal wire right here. I got it clamped on right there. This is my signal wire right here. So my signal wire right here comes in off of my, tractor has a neutral safety switch, so we got low and high, and in the middle is neutral. Not for sure why it has an S, but there's a safety switch on this so that you won't get any power if it's in gear, and I can show you that real quick. So I got hooked up to the signal wire right now. 0, 0. Pull it down. Okay, there we go. 12.44. Pop it up into low, 0. Pop it down into high, 0. Got to be in neutral. Push button. Yeah, this style used to have a key, but we got a push button on here. You got the push button wires. It's coming in over off this toggle switch, which is the main power, and it just stays powered on. But then this wire right here comes in to walk over here, and I'll show you to the neutral safety switch. Real basic, real simple, simple system. If you can see it back in, they got 2 wires going to it. It screws into. See if I can get my finger on that too. Right there. 2 wires, screws in there to the transmission. I'm gonna show you whether you're in neutral or not. So still got safety features on this old girl. Real basic, real simple. Keep those in there. That'll save you, because if you're doing like me, standing here leaned up against the rear tire and go hit it, and this thing doesn't have that safety switch, it could start up and it could run me over. So keep your safety switches on here. But what we're testing today is we're getting 12.44 volts to the signal on there, and we've got no starter engagement. So we can check the power comes straight off of the battery, straight through here. And this right here is actually, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about this. This is just welding cable. Need to make some new batteries on there. This is just welding cable. And I got a bad spot on that one up there. Might be something we need to address right there. So this is just welding cable that we've got on here to make us in battery cables, and we heat shrunk and put our fittings on here. Okay, so we had power to the starter. So showing that the starter's bad, we're going to go ahead and pull the Pull the power wire off here. This is power that goes to our ignition. This wire right here. And this is our signal wire right here. So like I said, this right here was broken and we tried to repair it, but we're gonna need to get a new one put in there. Those signal wires, some of those are strange sizes. It's 11/32. New starter might be different size from that too. Should be the same size outlet for your wire here though. Alright, this one's got 1, 2, 3 bolts holding the starter on. Get a wrench in there, 9/16. Okay, got the starter off. New one y'all can see is a little bit more condensed, a little bit smaller. You see that in a lot of these on a newer starter. I wanted to keep the original one as original because I believe that these old starters are good. Just this solenoid, like I said, went bad. You might could have changed out the new solenoid on there and had good luck with it, but it still seemed to kind of drag a little bit. And this one here, guys, I don't know what it was, but it's probably 2 to 3 times as much as that one, so we'll see how this thing works out. Got a little aluminum spacer on there. Goes with this ring right here. That ring right there is going to center it up into there, so put that piece on. You want to get all 3 bolts started in there first. Okay, so we saw that this ground wire had been hot. Didn't figure it probably really going to cause this problem, but I believe that starter was dragging so much that it probably burned up. We got poor connection in this cable, so we're gonna make us a new cable here right quick. I buy these off Amazon. These are just the fittings for the wire, and we've got the heat shrink. And then the solder pellets here for this. Just makes it convenient so you can do your own propane torch here. find which fitting is going to work properly. Make sure you get the right size hole in there to match this up to our previous one. Looks like this is going to work great. Lash just makes life easier. I'm going to put 2 pellets in here just because these are small. They've got different size pellets on this, so once we get it melted down, then we're going to push this down on there. Melted down in there. Push that right down in there. Just soldering basically is all we're doing. Got it seated down in there. Put some heat shrink tubing on it. One on there for that side, and go ahead and stick the other one on there. So it shrinks down pretty small, so this is a good seal. Alright, repeat on the other side. Saves a lot of money from having to go in and buying cable, battery cable. Like I said, this is old welding cable. Two pellets. Pellets are expensive. Okay, so we're getting this new one bolted up here, and it's a 3/8 fine thread bolt, and it keeps pulling the threads out of here. So in a farm, you don't have time to run to town, hardware stores and stuff closed. What we're going to do, we're going to run a one of them in my bolt selection here, and I got some bolts over here. So got a 5/16 bolt, a little bit smaller. It's going to run through the hole. We're going to come through. Since this one can go all the way through, we're going to put a nut on the back. Is it ideal? No. But the way this thing is centered in with there, and those other 2 bolts holding it tight, I don't have one worry about this not being able to hold on here properly. Make a good hold for this starter. If I had any doubt in it, I wouldn't be telling you to do this. So. All right, guys, it's Brian here with Stokes Company Restoration Business. A few days later, I'd started this video a while back on my Massey Ferguson here, doing the starter, and I failed to finish up the video on this. So this is quite a bit later. This is probably like 3 or 4 months later, and I just wanted to finish up the video and kind of give you a report on the starter that we put on. Starter's been working great. We've been out here working on this, our building, adding on to the shop here. Been using the man lift, and did put the wall on the side of it, and just had great luck out of this starter. So I just wanted to show you here this how it starts up and how it runs. Let me get the tractor here in neutral first for you, and let you listen to her here as she starts. She's been started up many a times as we've been working and doing this. So I just give this starter a great review, and just if y'all are needing one of these, I'll put you the link where it came from, but it was just an Amazon starter. So thank y'all, and God bless.